Hey cruisers, on this trip we're sailing on Carnival Vista. This ship carries more than 5,000 people, and on this voyage we're going to be heading to the Southern Caribbean for an 8-day cruise. This is how we get on board. We had an early check-in so the terminal wasn't too busy, and we were able to get on pretty quickly. Got a nice greeting as we stepped on the Vista, with the crew singing and dancing here in the atrium. We're staying in the Havana cabins on deck 7, so you go this way. This is our room. I have a full tour in another video. I'll link that below. Check that out too. Who else loves towel animals? And this is our balcony and what it looks like in the port area. I'm excited to get this cruise started. We went to the Havana pool deck for a little bit to enjoy the morning before lunch. You go through the Havana bar this way. Outside there are nice loungers and another bar. I found this spot to stay in the shade right by the pool. This is a really nice pool, and there's a couple big hot tubs nearby. I enjoyed a little time in both, of course. It's really cool back here. Then I found this lounger and relaxed for a little while. The Fun Times lists all the activities and eateries and when they're open. We picked Cucina del Capitano for our first meal on board. It looks like the chef was waiting for us. Here's what the restaurant looks like. You order from a selection of dishes by filling out this sheet. Our bread and salad arrived first as we waited for our dishes. So we shared that to get started. Then our lunches came. I got a nice cheesy meat lasagna and some extra grilled chicken and red sauce. Colleen liked her linguine with clams. Then it was time for sail away. The cruise officially got underway. We joined the crowds on the top decks for the party. Later, we changed and headed out for the evening. We started with a beer at RedFrog Pub and Brewery. Bartender and assistant brewmaster Danny hooked us up with a few samples, and I had a pint of the special Celebration Key Lager. Then we tried our hand at trivia, taking place in the ship's Liquid Lounge Theater. The theme was one-hit wonders. Colleen came up with the fun team name, and we actually won! Yay! After trivia, we had dinner at the Main Horizons restaurant. We got a great seat with a view of the sunset at the very back of the ship. You can view the menu through a QR code on your phone. Colleen got a steak. I got a nice short rib. And that was our first day on board. I've actually sailed on Carnival Vista a couple times way back when it debuted 2016. The reason we're on this time is because it's got its very first sailing. This will be the first ship to go to Carnival Cruise's brand new Celebration Key in the Bahamas. that is a private resort there in the Bahamas. So everyone here is excited to be the first to visit that destination. Meanwhile, we got a few days of sailing left to go. We're going to be in Bonaire and Aruba along the way. We're heading south now, then we'll come back to the Bahamas. I'll show you Celebration Key later in the video. For now, we'll show you everything else you can do on Carnival Vista. There are lots of activities on the outer decks. There's a jogging track and sports square with mini golf, cornhole, pool tables, and a basketball court. The ship also has a ropes course and the SkyRide, a side-by-side sort of pedal coaster ride around the top of the ship. Here's what that looks like. Carnival Waterworks is a water park with Waterslides. I gave it a go, and it looks like this. Way up on deck 15, Serenity is an adults-only sun deck area. Picture yourself here. There's a bar and hot tubs. This is the main Lido deck pool area. They show movies on the big screen there. Wait, who are these guys hogging all the loungers? There's a Guy's Burgers right by the pool. You get the best burgers and fries here. Or you can eat burritos and tacos, including at breakfast at Blue Iguana Cantina. The ship has kids clubs for different age groups. Here's a look at these spaces. Families love hanging out at the big arcade, playing all kinds of games. This is the cool atrium space. Live music takes place on the stage here every day. Sometimes it looks like this. At Alchemy Bar, you get craft cocktails. Served with some flair, of course. I tried this sampler. RedFrog Pub was the first craft brewery ever on a cruise ship in North America. This is my favorite hangout spot. Heroes Tribute Lounge is a really nice sports bar. It's designed to honor those who serve. Havana Bar is the Cuban-themed lounge with music. It gets lively here at night. This is Ocean Plaza. You'll find a milkshake shop here and the Java Blue coffee shop. There's also an express bar and coffee spot a few steps away. Here's a good look at the plaza, which has live music and trivia throughout the day. These coffee places are super busy in the morning. Also nearby is Empanada and Pie, which sells both savory and sweet empanadas during the evening. Here's a look at the casino. It's always jam-packed on sea days. At the very aft of the ship on deck 10 is the Tides pool. This is the Tides Bar. You can get pizza all day at Pizzeria del Capitano, or dive into lobster rolls, crab legs, oysters, fried fish, or chowder at Seafood Shack. We have arrived to Bonaire after 2.5 days of cruising. We're finally getting to go ashore. Today it's Bonaire, tomorrow it'll be Aruba. Let's go on shore and have some fun in the water. The next 2 days we enjoyed our time ashore. We picked snorkeling excursions in both Bonaire and Aruba, and we got to ride on cool boats and enjoy food, drinks, sunshine, and awesome snorkeling in the warm waters. Now back to the ship tour. We had great meals at the specialty restaurants. This is the Italian restaurant Cucina del Capitano. Gigi's Asian Kitchen offers a bold range of flavors. We enjoyed a family-style dinner here with friends. You can also get a quick lunch here. On sea days, Guy's Pig and Anchor Barbecue is a great place to grab delicious smoked chicken, pulled pork, beef, sausage, and sides. We also had a filling lunch at Bonsai Sushi. It's open on sea days for lunch and for dinner every day, with a big menu of sushi, ramen, and other favorites. There also is a chef's table dining experience available. You can dine at a big table for a multi-course wine pairing meal right inside the galley, watching your meal prepped by chefs. Fahrenheit 555 is the ship's fantastic steakhouse. This was my dinner. Amazing. There also is a buffet, of course. It looks like this in the morning. I like to pop in here mostly to get a soft serve ice cream cone. This is the Piano Bar, a super fun place to hang out each night. You also have a comedy club, the main theater on Vista offers big production shows each night, so there's tons to do all over the ship. There's even an IMAX movie theater with a full concession stand. We had a date night with a movie, picking the new F1 film featuring Brad Pitt. You have to buy tickets. The theater is huge with more than 200 seats. Here's the cherry on top candy store, packed with a variety of sweets to purchase. And yes, there is a gym. We got here most every day to burn off excess calories. There's plenty of cardio equipment, plus an area with dumbbells and machines where you can do this, or this, or this. We also got massages at the spa. Let's wrap up this tour of Carnival Vista with a look at the thermal suite here on board. We got a day pass. Those cost $49 during our cruise. You could get the full length of the cruise. That would have cost $169, but we had some time available today on a sea day, so we're going to enjoy this here. You've got the ceramic loungers, a pool, a hammam, a sauna, infrared, and locker rooms and things like that. So the next thing you're going to see in this video is a preview of our time at Celebration Key. That's our stop tomorrow to end this cruise. And then I do have another full video of that new destination from Carnival Cruise Line. Check out my Celebration Key video. I'm going to link that in the description box below. Thanks for watching this video. Check that one out next. See you real soon.